What's up, guys? Ian here, coach of your Ladner Lanturn. I'm bringing you guys our semifinals match for the UPA-D League Season 4. We did get a forfeit win in quarterfinals from DC. Sorry, not DC, DS. But now we're taking on JJ in the DC Umbreon. JJ ended up beating us in week 5. I think we could have won that game had I preserved my workup High Dragon a little bit better, but I'm coming into this match with a little bit more of an offensive approach, and so let's talk about what he could have brought. So he could have brought Kyurem-Black, Deoxys Defense, which came last time, but didn't come this time. Mega Kangaskhan, Aloma Mola, Bisharp, Slurpuff, which I wasn't actually expecting, but is making an appearance. Emboar, which came last time. Rotom-Mow, which is a Z user that didn't come last time, or that came last time, sorry. Z Scolipede, which didn't come last time, but is coming this time. Steelix, Z Drifblim, and Z Fearow. Only things I wasn't expecting was the Drifblim and the Fearow. I sort of thought that he would bring the same 6 as last time. I just felt like they offered a lot of utility against me, but I'm expecting it to be the same sort of Kangaskhan set. I'm not entirely sure what to expect from the Emboar. Kyurem-Black can't be Z, so I don't really know what he wants to go for there, but Scolipede and Slurpuff are the changes here instead of Rotom-Mow and Deoxys Defense. Last time he brought a Rocky Helmet Aloma Mola to check my Conkeldurr. It's probably going to be the same sort of thing to check a Mega Swampert / Conkeldurr, but if you haven't seen my team builder, you should go check it out. I'm a physically defensive Necrozma with Rocks, Toxic, Geyser, and Moonlight. Main goal is to get up Rocks because Rocks chip is really good here, and he actually didn't bring any removal at all, so getting up Rocks is super solid. Helps me out against the Kyurem-Black very, very, very much. Puts in range of Banded Scissor Bullet Punch, so very necessary there. I'm a Z-Fly, Taunt, Focus Blast, Hurricane, U-Turn, Tornadus-Therian. Z-Fly just basically gets one this game with Rocks up. Banded Scissor with U-Turn, Knockoff, Superpower, and Bullet Punch. I'm an Iron Fist, a Guava Berry Conkeldurr with max HP, max attack, with Drain Punch, Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, and Mach Punch. And I'm Scarf Gardevoir with Healing Wish, Focus Blast, Moonblast Psychic, and Scarf Hydra with U-Turn, Dark Pulse, Draco Meteor, and Fire Blast. So overall, I think I've actually got a pretty solid matchup here. I'm actually very happy to not say the Deoxys because it means I don't have to try and break that with Scissor plus Hydra. I'm scared of the Scolipede, although I think the Torn can probably handle it. I'm definitely scared of the Emboar the most. That's definitely the one thing that I think is going to be a gigantic threat this game for me. Kyurem-Black I'm not that scared of because I've got Conkeldurr and Scissor to both revenge kill it and dual Scarfers. Sort of have to scout out and see what sort of set the Kyurem-Black is going to be though. Slurpuff I'm not really worried about as long as I can keep Scissor around. I should be fine if I can keep Scissor around. So, yeah, let's hop right into things here. I'm actually just going to lead with Necrozma. I looked at it and I was like, do I lead with Torn? Thinking about Slurpuff, but I didn't really think that Slurpuff was a viable lead against me because I think Scissor is a pretty solid lead against him. So I decided to just lead Necrozma because I value Rocks way too much, and I don't really care if Necrozma dies to the Slurpuff, right, or forces a Belly Drum or whatever. I just get a Toxic off on it and then switch into something else. So I'm going to lead with Necrozma here and just set up my Rocks as he actually leads Emboar. He shows off the Flare Blitz damage, which looks to be Scarf damage from that. It looks like it's Jolly Scarf to me based on that damage, which would outrun Torn T, which is probably what he's going for. So I'm very happy to just sit here and click Moonlight this turn. Help him kill himself. I thought I would threaten him out turn 1, but I don't. He's going to go into Aloe and try and Toxic me, but I'm going to get a Toxic on his Aloe too, which is actually a lot more beneficial to me, I think, in the grand scheme of things, because Conkeldurr looks really solid against him. So he's going to throw up a Wish as my Torn comes in. I thought about just clicking Z-Fly here, which may or may not have killed this Kyurem-Black, but I'm going to go for the Taunt and try and stop it from staying in against me for too long. May or may not have been a mistake there, but the U-turn damage is what I need to put this in range of Scissor. I'm going to go to my Conk here, and this looks to be very specially offensive. Now we see leftovers, so it's probably like max HP, max SpDef, or max special attack or something like that. It's very specially offensive based on that Ice Beam damage. It's like max special attack. So I'm going to have to make an aggressive double here or give up my Necrozma, and I'm going to choose to make an aggressive double into my Gardevoir, take the Ice Beam really well, and then threaten this thing out with a Moonblast. He obviously doesn't know what set I am, but he might be slower than a Gardevoir, so he's probably threatened out by me. He is actually threatened enough to go into his Scolipede, which with Rocks gets 2-shot by my Moonblast, and he doesn't have Protect to get the speed boost off, so we pick up a nice crucial KO right there at the beginning. Kangaskhan comes in. This thing's obviously going to click Power Up Punch. I I don't want it revenging my Gardevoir though, so I'm going to make the safe play and just go into my Necrozma, which is what I should have done in the first game. As the power-up punches come off here, it's not doing that much. Secret Power at +2 still isn't killing me, so I can get a Toxic off on this and then sort of whittle it down that way. So he's actually going to go for the +4 with the power-up punch, which is it's a fair play. I don't think it's necessary because I do have revenge killing options, but it's going to be his way to actually kill my Necrozma. I go for the Geyser here, knowing that I'm going to die. It doesn't really matter because I do end up dropping in the Kangaskhan. Now we're at an even 5-5 game, but Conk threatens this out with the Mach Punch right here. I am Iron Fist Mach Punch, and he has no idea if I'm banded or not, so he's got to switch. And he does make the double into Aloe, and it shows off to be Rocky Helmet again. So he'll be able to tell the damage based on that Mach Punch roll, I would think, if he's calcing. I'm actually going to go for the Thunder Punch here because I want Rocky Helmet to put me in a Guava Berry range, but he's actually going to get a Scald crit. It doesn't really matter. Any of it would have put me in a Guava Berry range, and Thunder Punch is going to put him really low. But basically, with the health that he's at, I can click Drain Punch pretty safely here. He's actually going to make the play into Emboar and just sack off the Emboar to my Drain Punch, so I'm sitting at a pretty comfortable amount of HP, but it's going to give him his Slurpuff, which I don't really care all that much about. I'm actually just going to stay in and attack it. I realized at this point, with Rocks up, and he has no way of stopping that, and how low the Aloe is, I can just sort of revenge with Scissor if I need to. Unluckily for him, I get a crit with the Thunder Punch. I don't think it mattered. Excuse me, I'm not entirely sure it mattered. I'm reasonably confident that Thunder Punch into Mach Punch actually would have killed this anyways. I was going for the Para chance if I really had to. But now the Kangaskhan's going to come in, which is going to drop to a Mach Punch, a Drain Punch after the Secret Power. I didn't need to go for a Mach Punch against the Kangaskhan because I knew the Drain Punch would kill it and he couldn't kill me. And then Kyurem-Black's going to come in, which Mach Punch should be able to pick off, but he's actually going to double into the Aloe, which is going to end up with him taking more damage on the Kyurem-Black from Rocks, as my Mach Punches just pick off the Aloe, and then another Mach Punch will pick off the Kyurem-Black after 2 rounds of Rocks for sure. Looks like he didn't EV properly for the HP there either. But yeah, we're going to pick up a really clean 5-0 win. This Kinkeldr set was actually really huge in the grand scheme of things. This Kinkeldr set just put in mounds of work. The Berry Kinkeldr was just so huge. I'm very proud of it. Again, I don't think the crit mattered against the Slurpuff at all. Realistically, I had banded Scissor in the back. I had I don't know if anything else could have taken a hit, but banded Scissor would have revenge killed. At the very least, forced it into the Aloe Momola, and then he can't belly drum again because of Rocks. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased about how this game went. I took a much more offensive approach this game. Torn didn't have to do anything besides clicking Taunt and U-turn. Scissor and Hydra didn't even hit the field. So I feel really confident about this game. And this is really awesome. We actually make another finals match. So you guys probably will have seen my Hive Weedle finals game already. My goal, I joined 11 leagues to finish off the end of the summer and finish off the generation here. My goal was to win one of them. I already did that. I'm still working on actually recording that. It's a long process because I wanted to record the entire season. So I'm sort of getting that with Hive that I recorded. I haven't played my finals match, so I don't know the result of that yet, but recording the playoff matches for Hive was enough for me because I took over. And I've obviously been recording my entire UPA-D League season, so I'm very proud to make another finals match here as we move on to the finals. I don't know who we're taking on yet. We'll take on either Ange or Leo. Stive got knocked out by Ange, and I can't remember who Leo played. Leo played somebody. Let me just look this up here, actually. Who did Leo play? Leo played Pure. So we lost to both Stive and Pure. We beat Leo in the regular season. We hacked him out, and we lost to Ange in a really close game. But it was a matchup that I don't think I have that I'm favored in. So I'm pretty worried about matching up against Ange in the finals, but I'm less worried about matching up against Leo in the finals. So I'm kind of hoping that Leo pulls through on that one, but I won't know until next week, I think. Yeah, so keep an eye out for that. And yeah, GG's to JJ once again. Congrats on making it this far. And we work our way up to a chance where we may earn our way to a promotion if we can win finals. So good luck to whoever I'm playing, and I'll catch you guys for finals.